Good morning and welcome to the Utopian Cafe for Monday, July 5th, week 2 of the Utopian Cafe. Welcome and good morning. History made last night or yesterday afternoon in the Utopian baseball universe. Bryn Smith, again, not a household name by any means, but Bryn Smith of the Montreal Expos, no-hitting the Colorado Rockies yesterday as the Expos win 4-0. 8 strikeouts, 2 walks, the 10th no-hitter in Utopian Baseball Universe history, the 4th of this year. And then Sammy Sosa yesterday hitting three run homers as the Cubs beat the Royals 14-12. A lot of exciting stuff yesterday on July 4th. Hope to bring a lot more exciting stuff to you this week. So we're going to talk about the upcoming schedule. We've got some interesting matchups, still non-divisional, East at West, North at South this weekend. So very excited for that. Before we get to that, we're going to introduce the power rankings, updated power rankings. We haven't done this in a couple weeks. I didn't do one at the end of the first half of the season. I just forgot, with the Utopian Cafe opening and other things happening within the group. I just forgot to update it. We did it last night, so you'll see the bottom half or so, if you will, right now. And then towards the end of the show, we'll get to our top 5. But another thing I wanted to mention, the Brewers play the Mets tonight in New York. And then I think at the end of September, I think the Brewers actually finish their season at home against the Mets. But the Brewers are in Flushing tonight for a 3-game series with the Mets. I'm going to do a special show at 10:15, or not 10:15, 5:15 tonight Central. About 45 minutes before game 1 of that series. We're going to go live, and we're just going to talk baseball. We're going to talk Brewers and Mets. I get a lot of questions. Even to this day, I wrote a book about those two teams in 2008. I released it on March 2nd, 2009. Why am I a fan of the Mets? I was asked this question about 3 times yesterday. So we're going to have a special show. We'll try to get it interactive. I'm going to try to get guests on. I'm going to reach out to a Brewers fan. I'm going to reach out to a Mets fan. We're going to see if we can get a nice interactive show for 5:15. Obviously, I'm excited. I'm not going to answer right now like who I'm rooting for. I think if you read the book, you know. But I'll answer that question tonight. Excited for Brewers Mets. If the season were to end right now, they would play each other in the first round. The West, so the way it's set up right now, the wild card game would be 2 West teams, and the winner would face a West team, and the Central winner would face the Eastern winner, which would be Mets and Brewers. So exciting things if you're a baseball polygamist like myself. Here's the power rankings from 17 through 6, and then we'll get to the top 5 here shortly. But again, 5:15 tonight, a special show about the Mets and Brewers kicking off. I believe Woodruff is pitching tonight for the Brewers. I think DeGrom is going tomorrow for the Mets. And then I think it's Burns on Wednesday. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to make sure that I'm not working nights for the next 3 days so that we can try to catch all of that. But let's talk about the week that's coming up. We've got the East at West kicking off. We've got 10 games in the universe tonight. And then we'll have full schedules on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we have 6 games on Thursday. But let's take a look at the schedule. We've got the Blue Jays at the Angels. This is two teams at the top of their divisions. Right now, the Blue Jays are at the top of the East. The Angels are either in first or a game out. I don't have it in front of me, but they're right there. They're going to be featured on ESPN Plus tonight. R.A. Dickey versus Jared Weaver. We got Marcus Stroman versus Nolan Ryan tomorrow. That should be a good one. So Blue Jays Angels, looking forward to that. On Monday Night Baseball tonight, we've got Expos Dodgers. Corbin Burns versus Fernando Valenzuela. Steve Rogers versus Sandy Koufax tomorrow. This is interesting because Jackie Robinson made his professional career actually with Montreal, the AAA team at the time of the Dodgers. So he's going to face the city that he debuted with tonight, Expos Dodgers, Monday Night Baseball. Orioles Rockies kicking off tonight. And our Xbox game tonight is going to be Nationals and Diamondbacks. That'll be after Brewers Mets. So I don't have an exact time, but 9:30, 10 o'clock. You're going to see Nationals Diamondbacks here on the Utopian Baseball Universe Network. Jordan Zimmerman versus Ian Kennedy. In series kicking off tomorrow, we've got the Red Sox at Giants. They're going to be our Xbox game on Thursday. That'll be an afternoon contest. Phillies at A's. Mets at Mariners. And they are the ESPN Thursday afternoon game. And then we've got Yankees at Padres this week coming up. In North at South games kicking off tonight, we've got Detroit at Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh at Florida. The Brewers make their first ever trip to Durham in the Utopian Baseball universe. That kicks off tonight. Juan Nieves versus Gaylord Perry. We have Teddy Higuera versus Garrett Cole tomorrow, and Ben Sheets versus Matt Harvey on Wednesday. They're going to be our featured ESPN game tomorrow night. And then we've got Twins Braves kicking off tonight. Two other series kicking off tonight, Reds and Royals, and Indians and Cardinals. Starting tomorrow, we have the White Sox at Rangers and the Cubs at Astros. So a lot of interesting series coming up. Our Xbox schedule for the first half of this week, so we got Nationals Diamondbacks tonight, Reds Royals tomorrow, Orioles and Rockies are going to be our game on Wednesday night, and then Thursday afternoon, Red Sox Giants. Oracle Park is actually my favorite park to play at on RBI Baseball. It's just a triples haven. I remember I was doing a season once with the Mets, and I had a guy hit 3 triples in a game, and the next game I had a guy hit 4. I think he hit 4 doubles in a game. So I'm looking forward to that one. Red Sox Giants on Thursday. Let's get to our top 5 for the power rankings. And I'll actually I'll refresh these so that you can kind of see the bottom teams here. But at number 5, we have the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto is at the top of the East. They're 2 games ahead of the Phillies, 4 games ahead of the Red Sox. They're just doing it in all different kinds of ways. They're getting great pitching from Dave Stieb and Marcus Stroman. Willard Brown and Carlos Delgado are providing the punch offensively. They've got a great young nucleus with Bo Bichette, Kevin Biggio, Vlad Guerrero Jr. This is a team to be reckoned with. Right now, they're the team to beat in the East. At number 5, the Toronto Blue Jays. At number 4, we got the Cleveland Indians. A couple games back of Pittsburgh in the North, second place. Shane Bieber's having a fantastic year. Jim Thomey's doing Jim Thomey-like things. Again, some great young players, Francisco Lindor, Jose Ramirez. They're just playing winning baseball right now. It's going to be interesting to see how the North unfolds with the Indians and Pirates right now at the top of that division. Our number 3 team is our reigning champion Atlanta Braves. They are, I believe, a game back in the South right now. This is the top scoring team in the universe. They also have great pitching. They're getting a lot of great pitching lately from Tom Glavine. And you've got Warren Spahn and Greg Maddux at the top of that rotation. So this team is going to be, I mean, on paper, they're going to be good every year, but within the universe, they won it all last year, and they're very good this year. So they're our number 3 team. Number 2 team right now, Tampa Bay Rays at the top of the South Division. Tyler Glasnow is just been amazing this year. I believe he's 12-2. And again, just a good young team. Randy Arozarena, Austin Meadows, Willie Adames. And then you got veteran leadership from Fred McGriff, Carl Crawford, Evan Longoria. The Rays are getting it done right now in the South. And then our top team, and they've been at the top now for about a month, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Best record in the universe, 51 wins. 2 games ahead of the Indians right now. I mean, just Roberto Clemente, Smokey Joe Williams, Willie Stargell, Josh Bell leads the team in homers. You got the greatest shortstop of all time, Honus Wagner. So they're going to be tough to beat too. Right now, they're the number 1 team, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Let's wish some happy birthdays to, I call these guys charter members because both of these guys were in the universe last year. Larry Hauser, who joined the universe, I believe, in August of last year, and Brian Wright. Brian Wright's been a guest on the show. When we did our trivia last year, he was one of the guests. He actually gave away, we gave away a copy of one of his books about the all-time Mets. So happy birthdays to Larry and Brian. Hope it's a great one for you. So excited to celebrate those birthdays for you today. Again, today's schedule, we're going to have a special show at 5:15. Me talking about the Mets and Brewers. I'll be a little bit more awake. I have to, we're only a week into the show, and it has been a hard transition to try to get up at like 5:45 a.m. And be like fully awake for these because it was a late night last night. I very easily could have just made this an 11 o'clock show today, but my plan is to go into work at 9 o'clock for about 3 hours. So we're going to continue with the 7 a.m.s. I hope you're enjoying them. Again, the only way to see it live is on YouTube, Utopian Baseball Universe. I'll throw in a link up to the Facebook group afterwards, but if you want to make sure that you're seeing it live, subscribe. As the kids say on TikTok, smash that subscribe button so you can see it live. Utopian Cafe every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. And then tonight, about 10 o'clock or so, it's Nationals and Diamondbacks on Xbox. Jordan Zimmerman versus Ian Kennedy. Looking forward to presenting that. I want to let you know that on Thursday, our show will be at 11 o'clock, and we're going to have our first guest, Sal Tartaglia, is going to talk about a book he's written, and I'm excited for him to talk about that. So join us on Thursday at 11 o'clock with Sal Tartaglia in the Utopian Cafe. That's all I got for you today. Everyone have a great Monday. Mitch Nellis is next on Facebook Live, A Little Bit of Thunder, and we'll see you tonight.